Hello.
Yes, girl. Hello guys. Hello. How are you? How you doing today? How you doing? Let's send a link to the coffee. Hello. A link to the boy. How you doing, guys? Hope you guys are doing great. We have an interesting story tonight, and our special guest. I'm shaking it. Our special guest will be on very soon. He has his story. Before he gets on, I'll just go over a few things. I will not go in detail, so you can be ready to listen. Okay? We have having his son. He's about to explain his story. He will soon be on. Be careful when you go to Liberia, when you buy your land, who to put on your deed, who to do the bidding of your house. If you're not married to the person, just your boyfriend, girlfriend, be very careful. Even family members, be very careful. People can be evil. You work hard for something, they want to take it from you. So that's a sad story tonight. He's about to explain his story. So I think I sent him the link. I'm about to let him know that we are on so he can join us. So this is an awareness for everybody that's trying to build in Liberia. You have to be very careful. Okay, he just joined us. Having a son, how are you? Are you okay? I hope you're single, because a lot of girls in my inbox for you. Since the other woman want you, she tried to steal your land. She tried to steal your house. Other people here want you. So they say, hello, princess. How are you, princess? I know, I think I can see your comment on my other phone. I see your comment. Let me bring it back. Sometimes the phone be acting up, but on my other phone, I can see your comment there. Hi, Chris, how are you? Chris will ask me, you're coming on? So guys, we're about to start the show. Share the live invite a friend. Let me tell Dee to join me. If she doesn't come, we'll just do it by ourselves. So we'll have a story here. Having his son, he's here. He's going to join us and explain his story, what's going on, to let us know about it. So you have to be careful, guys. Careful. I went over it a little bit last night. Okay, that you should be careful. I sell land. So if you put your name on somebody's land, it's very hard. So be careful. If you live in America and somebody in Africa, if you want to buy land, let them put your name there. You can be anybody in the world in own land. You can keep your deed in America as long as you want. When you go by, you start building. But don't trust people fully. Some people are very evil. The things that you work for, they can want to take it from you. So you have to be very careful. And some people just think that we're in America, we're not going to go back, anytime soon to Liberia, so they can just do anything they want to do. Okay, having this son, you can come on now. Just type in. I can see comments, but just hit the button or type in call me. Or can you in the comment section? I don't know what happened. I'm not seeing your comments on this phone. Okay, somewhere accept a request, but I can see your request though. Something wrong with the phone. Let me see. Question, answer. I'll do live alone. I'm not seeing no request here, so I have to come in and invite him. I can try to comment with your boy. I'll be looking at your comments. Okay, D, I see you. I try to bring you on. Accept. Let me see if I can bring him on too. Okay, D on worked. I can see your stuff, so I have to bring you on manually. I go English there.
Yeah.
She said, yeah. I just joking. So having this song, come back on the line and hit the button. And once you get back on, I can find you. Let me call him because people are hitting the button, but I'm not saying it. Okay, he just say call me. I can see your comment on this phone. Using on my other phone. So let me come in the queue. Get back on the line. I will go through the audience and then I can bring you on so you can explain your story, guys. It'll be wise. Share the life about a friend. Listen to the story. It's a story for everybody to learn from. He about to tell us everything. How he got his land, when he started building his house. I got the pictures. I'll show to you guys as well. Let me try to get back on the line because I can see. Hello. I can see your request, so get on the line, and then I'll be able to bring you on from the audience because I can see your request. I think the phone training. Yeah, I'm not saying it on the phone. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it on my other phone. You see, I brought deep through the comment stuff. So go back and I can bring you on. All right. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's be very patient with my phone is acting up today. I don't know why. So I want you to come back on the show. Then I can bring you on from the list. Because I can see comments on the phone, on my other phone. So that's it, guys. Be careful. How you buying your land? Where you buying your land? Where you building your house? You gotta trust a person. If you trust your auntie, anybody, your uncle, your mom, your sister, don't go with them. You can take vacation except when to your house and come back and put your name on everything. See, you can see comments in the comment section.
Yeah.
Okay, if you see having that son, let me know. I can see no comment.
I can. Who are you looking for?
Having a son, I want you to comment.
Let me go.
When he's on the live, I can bring him on, but I don't know. Or as I have to start the show over.
He's right there. I can see him.
I can see his comment. I have to see him in the
Yeah.
queue. Okay, let me make a comment. Let me see.
He's right there. I see him.
Okay, you see him? Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
Now I have to reach out.
I have, and that's what I don't like about Facebook because you can't manually ask somebody.
No, I can ask on the keyboard. I'm not seeing him on the line. On the list here. I can go to who's watching and I can see him. I'll be, that's how I added you just now, but I can't see him here. Oh man, shit. Man, let me take the thing off and put it on.
Switch it to your other phone.
No, you can switch. I gotta start over. What do you mean switch? Let my other phone. How can I go live on the other phone?
Oh, go out. Go out and come back.
That's the only thing I can do, guys. I apologize. Okay, you see I'm here, but I can see all the stuff to bring you off.
Maybe it's the
And you know, so leave the live and come back. Let me see. I go in through to see if I will see him. Damn. What kind of problem I can see? Okay, I see you.
You found it?
The person was unable to join the live because of technical difficulties. Go come back. I see you, but I can bring you on. Is he able to join the live? Heaven, listen, leave the live and come back. It's not allowing me to bring you your phone. It has issues. Please leave the live and come back. I'll phone you, but I can bring you on. See your phone grinding. What is going on your phone? Okay, guys, as I was saying, having a son, he about to explain his story. He'll call his real name, but his Facebook name is having a son. He trusted somebody in Liberia. He sent him money to build a big house. Let me show you how he built his house. Victor, let me see what he's saying. Call me on. He the one calling me telling Restart your phone and come back on the live. Then I can try it. Restart your phone. If they keep giving me a problem, I will just restart the entire live and come back. I want to show you some stuff in his inbox. I want to show you the house, the in court now. I will show you some stuff tonight. Except we'll be showing you some stuff to you explain his story. When they started building the house, when they got done building the house, according to him, he spent $155,000 on the house that this woman is claiming to be her house. And he sent me all in your left tea, all the RIA people, all the money he sent her. He will show it to himself. These are papers that he sent the money. The paper too long, I can make it. So imagine somebody sent $155,000, that paper too. So you know, that small paper then. RIA is a lot. I can make it a real. When you come, you will explain it. Still go with Jesus Christ. Okay. I want to show people here that he gets and you will explain. So this is a deed. This is an original deed looks like. So this deed is original. I think I show you mine. The land I'm selling. That's how it should be. You can see him back there. Make a comment if you're here. Kevin, if you're watching, you'll make a comment.
He did.
You say, can you see me? Okay, let me see. I can see you through the comment there. I gotta look for you through the queue. I hope you restarted your phone. Probably. Okay, I'm looking for him now in the role to bring him on. Okay, Ray. Let me see. Okay. He's hiding now. Damn, for you to get on Jesus, this story ain't want to be heard.
It will be her, Pop. We already to be her.
How are you?
The demon that are in our community, the demon that will come out. It will be her.
Yeah, I know how this so I got on the shoot the whole. The thing I can see your comment, I want to look at comment on my other phone, the whole thing disappeared. I went to the phone and look at comment on the whole. The whole thing just disappeared. So, okay, guys, welcome our special guest. We just started sharing life without a friend to learn tonight. I know people say that tea, but guess what? This is a learning story. This is an awareness for people to learn from and to get it together and know who to trust. So, having this one, welcome. Please introduce yourself to the audience. You're going to start.
Well, first of all, my name is Son on social media, but if you want to find me,
Real name.
my name is King.
King what?
King Kawe.
Okay, this is King. Okay, King. Welcome. I know it took forever. People left, some people will come back on. We just started. DS also help to share the life. I say I'm sharing it too.
Yeah, I'm doing that right
Because having that someone wants his story to go out there. So guys, I help us to share the life. We came on late, but please share the life and not a friend. And then we're gonna start. Okay, King, welcome. I like that King name because that's my son name. Welcome, King, to the show. So, King, what's going on? You have been behind me since March to get on the show. I was in Liberia. You were calling me. I couldn't do live in Liberia due to the network. To stay that long, they had to stay about 2-3 hours on my show when I'm in the United States. So, welcome. What's your story? King, welcome. What's going on? You sent me a lot of stuff. I want you to explain. Let me put you in the horse's mouth.
First of all, thank you so much for allowing me to use a platform to educate
No, you're welcome.
Who live abroad and try to invest in Liberia. Because people feel like people who live in the West, they pick money from the ground. So sometimes if you trust them, they take that disadvantage and mismanage your phone and put you in a situation where people will say, oh, this person has lived in America, in Europe, in Canada for 7, 8 years. They couldn't able to do anything back home. As you have given your platform this time, depending on everybody geographical location, whether in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. I pass back today to educate all Liberians, be it based in the US, be it based in Canada. Once you are out of Liberia, I want to use your platform as an opportunity to educate our brothers and sisters concerning how Liberian, a born Liberian, treat another born Liberian. Yeah. So thank you very much for your platform.
You're welcome. Okay, Heavenly Son, you sent me a lot of stuff, paperwork. I got a deed in my hand. What's going on? How your whole house? You said somebody tried to take your house. How the whole house started? How the process started? Let's start on D because I have questions for you too during the show. So we can start here. So go ahead. Because to build a house, you have to buy the land, and then I have to deed my possession here that you sent me. So go ahead, Heavenly Son. My first question to you tonight: how this lady name ended on your deed, your house?
First of all, this person in question, which her name is Hawasi Wilson. I don't know her on Facebook. I know her in person.
Okay.
I know her almost like 2 decades now.
20 years. Wow.
Yes. So I got to know her since 2014 when we all worked together.
Wait, you got to know her in Liberia?
In
you work with her
Liberia.
in Liberia.
In
Okay,
Liberia.
Okay.
This person is not a person who I met on social media or I get friends with her on social media now. This Hawasi Wilson is a person who we work together in Liberia since 2014.
So hold on, you've been dating her since 2014?
No, we are not dating.
Oh, you just
This is why I told you that the caption, I have problem with the caption.
Oh, okay, you're not dating her.
Yeah.
That's just your friend.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll correct that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
But the caption is right. We are our boyfriend and a girlfriend, but we are not romantic friends.
Okay, yeah, but it's the same thing. Okay, go ahead.
This person in questions work together in Liberia, in Lopa County. This person in question know all my parents, my brothers and sisters. She's not stranger to us, or she's not stranger to me. So even in 2018, it was in 2016 when I won the DV, and because we've been friends, we've been trusting one another, giving me huge amount of money, buying things for her from Lopa County, transporting it in Monrovia, and we had our friendship. So 2018, when I was coming to the US, she also helped in the process, give me some fun and other things. She helped me actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I came to the US 2018. 2018, she came to the US. She missed her flight to go back to Liberia. So that time I was in Rhode Island. So that's how she called me. Oh yeah, I missed my flight. It was her first time coming to the US. So she said she needed extra funds because whenever you miss a flight, you have to pay extra funds to get back on the flight, or you wait the next day.
Oh, she was coming to the US.
So when she came to the US, time to go back, she missed her flight.
Okay.
So when she called me, at that time I was in Rhode Island, so I came to the US, but on my way back, but I missed my flight. Can you please reach out my money or so that I can get a flight to go back today? At that time in Rhode Island, I was working for $10.50. On that day, I just took pay which of $400, $480. If she needed $400, I just went, catch the money out, and send her the $400, $80 stay with me.
Good friend.
Yeah. When she get back to Liberia in 2019, she called me. Okay, I saw the land to a good place. I want you to take advantage of buying the land so that tomorrow, when you do something tomorrow, when you come back, you may not be in hotel. So, so I said, okay. Like I said, yeah. I said, okay. I said, but how much is the land? You call the price that I think it was $800 for a lot. I said, okay, but then that's a good price. She said, actually, it is 6 lot, but she have money to buy 1 lot for herself. So I should buy, yeah, I should buy the 4 lot, the 5
Which
lot.
is 1 acre, because 1 full lot equivalent to an acre.
Yes. So the whole land, if you see on our land, on our graph, it's a 6 lot. She bought one for herself, according to her.
So hold on. On this graph here, because
Yes.
I know the land into land, so I'll go there.
Yeah. So on our whole paper, you see, she said it was a 6 lot. Yes, she said it's a 6 lot. So she will be able to buy 1 lot for herself, and I should buy the 5 lot, which is 1.5 acres.
1.5 acres.
Yes. So I
One
said, actually,
says lot right here,
that's what she said.
but looking at it now, it's not.
So when you look at that paper, she said it's 6 lot, but actually it's 5 lot.
So it's an acre and 1 lot. Yeah.
That's what she said. She said it was a 6 lot, but she able to purchase 1 lot for herself.
And it's 800 per lot.
Huh?
You said it's 800 per lot.
Yes, 800 for
800 per lot.
yeah, 800,
Be careful listening.
yeah,
Go ahead.
800 per lot.
But our ever
So
since though, because
yeah,
right
that
now
was
9,000.
2019. That was for
Okay,
2019.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, long
So
time.
8 times 6 will get to stay. So that 4,800 you pay for an acre and 2 lots. So go ahead.
So I said, okay, but then that time my brother working to Lone Star. I called him, he said he want 1 lot. So he want to pay for 1 lot and I will pay for 4.
Okay.
At that time I had money in Liberia, and I said, right now I don't have money here, but I have money in Liberia. It was with my brother who was working to Lone Star. So I
All right.
sent her for the money. And I also called my brother. They call him Abraham. So when she went, Abraham said, well, I told my brother that I wanted 1 lot, so I paid for the 1 lot. Then the money that he having, I'll also give it to him towards his own.
Okay.
So I had the total money they gave her. It was 150,000 LD with $800 US.
So what is equivalent to in US? That 100 and something else.
At that time, the rate was 165. 2019, the rate was 165. So if you convert it, you will know the amount in US at that particular time.
Sure,
Then the
boy. I
rest,
thought you could tell us that, but what?
so the rest of the money came from me to her. Only the 150,000 LD they gave to her on behalf of my portion of the land, and the boy turned around and gave her $800 US for his portion of the land. Then the rest of mine came from me this way. So when she bought the land, it passed like 2 months, and I asked her, I text her, I say, have you paid for the land? She said, oh yes, I paid for it. Then where's the deed? She said, oh, I only sent the money to the man who they call Hillary at that particular time she was buying the
Yeah, I've
land
seen
from.
it right on the paper, on the deed. The man called
Yeah,
Hillary that sold the land to him.
yeah. So she said they call the man Hillary. So she only paid the money, but Hillary living far also she will try to go and get the deed. After one
Okay.
after 1 month and some, so that's how she sent me that deed. 2019, she sent me that deed. So when she sent me the deed, and I look at the deed and I forwarded the deed to my brother. I said, but this is the land deed she sent. But I'm seeing her name on the land deed. So my brother said, but then I asked her why her name is on the land deed. I called her, I said, how are Wilson? She said, yeah. I said, but
1,000.
you bought me the land, but your name is on the land deed. She said, when you look at that land claim, it's 6 lot. She said, when you bring surveyor here, when they survey that land, it will be 6 lot. Half for you and your brother, and I have one lot there. But because I paid for the land to Hillary, and Hillary thought that everything was for me, so that's why he gave me one deed. I said, but you didn't explain to Hillary that 2 different persons, including you, making it 3 buying this land. She said, I didn't actually tell him that. But Why she came out, well, you guys know that I'm not different from you people. I'm not stranger. So why you guys stressing? So that I call my brother. So, oh yeah, I confronted her, but she said land is 6 lot and they gave her 1D. So she will give us transfer D, meaning when she go and survey it and she cut the portion, she will give us about transfer D.
Before we go further, that's one of your mistakes you made. Continue.
So after she bought the land, she called my mom from up interior that, oh, your son bought and come and see the land. When my mom went to Monrovia to see the land, my mom was on the land, on the side, she called me, said, oh, thank you for the land. Oh, I saw the place is fine and I love the place. I said, oh, okay. So in 2021, my brother and myself were here. He came down with cancer stage 4. So the doctor pronounced that he could only live for 4 months. So yes, he came down with cancer stage 4. So the doctor said he will only live for 4 months. So, and I thought that's why I said no. I can't allow him to die because it will be the belly. So I choose to carry him back home. So when I left from here 2021, I think it was in June or July, I went to Liberia with my brother and with my brother. When we went, we only spent 5 days. On the 6th day, he died. So yeah. So I only bought my ticket for 11 days because I needed to come back to start working to support him that way. I only bought my tickets for 11 days to come back. But however, when I went, she took me to the land and I saw the place and even do some financing to pull out big cornerstone, like you almost see like a pillow. I said, you have to put it there. But however, when I went to Liberia, she was with she and her boyfriend. They left their room at the time because I never went go. So she and her boyfriend they made sure loving that particular time they left the room. So my brother and myself we slept in the room for like 1 night.
You say now you're into my deep. You put your phone on mute. Some put the hearing noise. Just mute your phone, Okay, go ahead.
So she and her man they left the room for us and we slept in the room.
Yeah, I think because G using Bluetooth, but she put it on mute now. Go ahead.
So and after she came in the land, and I told her, I said, well, I love the place. I said, thank you. I said, but have you surveyed the land so that I can get my portion? I said, when you survey the land, just put my son in.
Can you just hold on? Guys, can you guys hear us clear? It's not grinding anymore. Because D on mute. I want to see where the noise coming from. Can you guys hear us? She's on mute now. Can you hear me clear? Go ahead. You can do talking. I want to hear you clear.
So I said, have you surveyed the land? She said, oh, no, actually, I never have time because I'm busy, I'm working, I can't get time to do it. So I said, okay. She said, first, I don't have money.
Now. Our phone is clear now. Okay, good.
She said she never have money to survey the whole thing, to probate mine. So I said, how much? She said was $600 to do the survey, to go probate and to do everything. She said was $600. I said, okay, but then I will do it. So I funded the $600 to her to go in, do everything. So when I left from Liberia, I think I left from Liberia in July 11. Yes, I left from Liberia July 11. I came back to the US. So at that time, she traveled to Ethiopia. So when she came from Ethiopia, she called me that, oh, the people, she saw people on the land, they finished taking some portion of the land, the cornerstone that were there, they finished uprooted. So the land is on Disco Hill.
Where is Disco Hill? What area is it in? Because I saw
Disco Hill is on the highway when coming to RIA. It's like 10-minute drive to RIA.
Or to the airport?
To the airport.
Okay.
To the airport. It's like 10-minute drive. Yeah.
Okay.
So she said the place is far. So she will not be able to be running after the land if I can't post something there. I said, okay, but then go and survey the land and do my own deed. Then I will call my mom to come to town to come and manage whatever I want to put. I said, because I just want to put zero, maybe somebody else will just come uproot it. She said, oh, but then if that's the case, I can undertake the project so that you will be able to do whatever you want to do, and in that land, all the land will be protected. I said, I said, you're working. She said, oh, I can minimize my work. So I said, okay, but then have you do the land deed? She said, oh, why are you talking about land deed? Like to say I a different person from you people, like to say I'm criminal, you know me, I'm not criminal. And you know, she played on my mind. So I look at it like it was premeditated, something like that. So she played on my mind, you know, like we all go that confident, you know, even my brother in Morovia, she played on everybody's mind. So
And
after she
you
like
know, what a woman, the first thing is when a woman, she bought your land, you send money to her, then her name on the deed, that's a red flag. I sell land, people that buy land from me, I can ask them who you pay, who do you want on your deed, and they can give the people the person name that they want, and then we'll send it to them to rectify the name, say this is the name, we'll put it on the survey land. Then you send it, because when we survey land, that'll be probated, we'll turn it over to you. So we'll show it to them. So when you saw that the woman name on your land, you should have told her no. Change that name, go back to Hillary and put my name there. Because you know
that is
whoever name on that land, that the person that own the land, right? Whoever name that on that deed, that's the person that owns the land when you go to court. Because the probate is in the ACA.
no
So yeah, continue.
the code don't work like that, right? That's the interpretation. That's the interpretation of the land commission. But when you go to court, it's different. So after I told her you had to go either to do the land, she said, "Oh, in fact, I only sent Hillary only sent her the land deed picture, but Hillary went Nigeria for 3 years steady. So before we can get a land deed, we'll have to send I have to send money so that Hillary can mail her the land deed. And I even sent her that money for Hillary to mail her the land deed from Nigeria
Okay,
to
go on to
Liberia.
that. Woman playing when you should lying to you.
No, like best. Actually, it was not something that the whole family were expecting because we know this girl, we don't know her as criminal. We know this girl, we don't know her as bad person. We know this girl, we don't know her as we just look like a family. You understand it? So nobody was expecting what she did.
Okay.
So when she said that, oh, if you can put something on your land or on the land, we all will lose the land and it will not be good. Okay, I decided to take the risk. So I said, okay, but then let me find one bedroom in town so that my mom will come and manage the project because you're busy. That's how she said. Oh, you know your father. Oh, yeah, my father is very old. My father is 92 years now.
Oh,
So, oh, you
wow.
know your father, oh, the old man come to town who will be, you know, taking care of the papi. So I can take care of the project. When it's done, I can call your mom to come for the key. She turned around and she called my mom. She said, oh, your son said he want you come in town to manage your project, but I told him because the papi, oh, I want you to stay by the old man and I will manage your project. When the project is completed, either I bring the key or you can't get your son key. The old man said, but then when you do that, that would be good because to leave from the old man to come in town to be there is something bad or it will be difficult. So the other one to give me a gentleman agreement. She said, oh, you know what? Even though I agreed to undertake your project, but the way I can work or the way I can try to do my hustle around, I won't be able to do it. So in order for me to undertake your project, you have to help me with my rent. She said, take it into contest. If the woman come here, you will still pay rent for her. So instead of the woman coming here, just help me with my rent and I will take care of your project. So it was a gentleman agreement that we did. I thought, okay, but then no problem. So, but I'm looking at this project to go for the
Okay,
higher
guys, what the
education.
question you're asking, our accent is, okay? What the question you're asking, I can see on the phone, I see them on the other phone, but I will accent. I want to keep explaining, I will give people a chance to call in, but I want to explain their story. And then other people will call and I will ask him more questions. I don't want to keep interrupting him.
So I agreed to pay to help her with her rentage, right? So I asked her, I said, how much do you pay a year? She said she paid 1,800, which is 1,800. So I tried to do the breakdown. I said, well, if my man comes to town, just one bedroom, I can pay this amount. She said, but take it into contest that he may either pay more than this. So I called the woman and I explained to the woman. The woman said, well, I can come to town, but who will take care of the woman and it will still be the same thing. So if that's how she said, then do it. That's how I pay her rent for 3 years, 1,800 times 3. That's how I started sending money. What I
1,800
times
So you pay her
3.
for 3 years.
Yeah.
1,008, 1,008. So 1,008 per year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So that's how I said, okay, but then the deal is done. I will agree on what you said. So that's how we make the deal. So what
So
she
all
did,
the thing about people asking you to get on, I'm looking at the comment section. She was saying they get her, you approach her, nothing. It was just a casual friendship.
First of all, when I went to Liberia, like I said, this girl, she and her boyfriend, she was dating a
She had her
pastor.
boyfriend just asking that you approach her girl before or never.
No,
You kiss her, you
no.
nothing.
Best listen. This girl, I haven't approached her. I was just taking her like the way when people grow up together, the way when people friendly. So when I went to Liberia, she even kept me in her church. There's an AG church on the GSA road. She kept me to the church and she introduced me to the church as her son. So everybody in that church know me as Howard Wilson's son.
So you stood there doing the one say you was
Yeah.
and you stood. So okay, the reason why I ask you these things, I want to explain before I get into ready, before I start interrogating you, because you said she told you she couldn't get pregnant, but she's pregnant. So what do you have to do with her being pregnant when she told you she can't born? Why is she telling you that she can't born and now she's pregnant for somebody else?
No, actually, she didn't tell me that she's pregnant. She never told me that she's
She told you
pregnant.
that she couldn't born, but now you see her pregnant.
Yes. No, I didn't see. I didn't actually see her pregnant.
You send me picture, so somebody send a picture to you. So why is she just forcing her in born with you when you now you approach her before you her boyfriend?
Yes. So that's a big question now, right? So
okay, this thing will get down to it because I'm thinking, okay, go ahead. I'm just let you go
so
ahead.
where that thing come from was that when she started the project after the foundation, she called my mom. She said, the way your son now trust me and sending me money for me to do a project, tell your son I don't want him a little brother. So that how my mom called me. My mom said, Aki, I said yes. She said, but I thought you and Howard dating. I said, no. I said, but what happened? The woman said she just called me today that all the way you start trusting her, and she and her, you're not equals, you're her late brother, so don't feel that you guys will have something to do. I said, but what bring the talk and what she thinking about? So like I call her, I say, Howard, what did you tell my mom? She said, oh no, I was just joking with grandma. She can call my mom grandma. I was just joking with grandma, like, hey, grandma, go tell you. I said, okay, that's fine. I hope it is just a joke. She said, oh yeah, it's a joke. I started sending money. The first money I sent, it was $10,000 cash.
US dollars.
US dollars. In fact,
10,000 US dollars to want to start the house.
to start the whole project.
Okay, send
So
10,000.
yeah, the first thing was I told her, well, I want to be 52-bedroom hotel.
Oh, so this is the hotel. Let me show it as you're talking. I'll be showing
yes.
The stuff. Hold on. So this is the hotel first. So that hotel, you know, the baby, you build a house.
Yeah, I wanted to build a hotel first.
So this is it,
so,
right?
Yes. It is our hotel that I wanted to build. So I said I want to build a hotel first before building a house. She said, but how will you build a hotel first before building a house? She said, but it will be better you build a regular house first, then before you build a hotel. I said, okay, but then let me find engineer to give me a diagram or a house plan so that I can go with. She said, oh, my boyfriend can do house plan, which is Emmanuel. They call him Emmanuel. And Emmanuel and myself and the girl, we went on the line. He's an engineer. So he said, okay, but then she said, okay, but then I would tell Emmanuel to draw the house plan and give it and send it to me. So I will send it to you. So that's how he drew that 2 house plan, that hotel and the other one, and that's how they sent it. So he said I should pay him $1,000 for each. I said, Emmanuel, I said it's too expensive for me. I said I gave you 800 each. So he agreed. That hotel, you see that I pay $800 for the plan. Like regular house, you see that I also pay $800 for the plan, for those 2 plans. So I pay for it. And I said, okay, instead of me to start with the hotel because it will take long to complete that hotel, let me start with a regular house. That's how I started. Yes, that's how I started with our regular house. Now, when you see on our regular house, when you see the garage out there, it's almost like a storage. So I said, make that garage like a storage so that when I ready to build my hotel, I will store material in there because to be taking material from way in town, bringing it small is difficult. As I made the garage very big. That's how that garage is very huge like that. So we started the project and I started paying her rent. So the barter system right there, you help me, I help you. So when we reach to a certain place, like everything I do or everything she do, foundation plan, she will send it to me. Everywhere the house reach, she will send me the video or she send me the picture. And myself, I was sending infantry. Infantry is maybe somebody, yeah, maybe somebody doing something and you don't too sure. You want to send somebody to go and check. So I will send people there to go and check. And when they go there, they say, oh yes, they will send me the same picture. Oh yeah, that true, she doing it. So until we went through it, until the house was like completed.
All right, so this is it, guys. When I started the house, and I'll show you the completion.
Yes. So everything that she was doing, she will always send me the proof that she's doing it because I will tell her, I say, if you don't do this, anything spoil, I will hold you responsible. Anything that happen, I will hold you responsible because I put in my project in. And so she will update me on everything that she do. And I will send people behind her. They will go and check and they will tell me exactly the location, the
Talking as I
place.
show the house. Just be talking. Just be talking. You can be talking.
So to cut all long story short, when she done building the house, when she done 100%, she sent me the conclusion video that the house is completed at 100%. In our house, I bought a generator, a
What day?
common generator, the
When did
common generator.
King,
Yes,
when did she send you the conclusion video of the house being completed?
it was 2023 September and October. That's when she sent me the conclusion video of the house. So after she completed the house 100%, and she said your house is completed, it's a chat, conversation is there, everything. So she said, but I need my gift. I said, what gift do you want? She said she needed iPhone 13 Pro Max. Her friend, who they were together, call her Fasia Harris, who today serving as lawyer for her in court. Fasia Harris was in America here. I bought the iPhone 13 with the watch, the earpiece, or the earbud, everything, and I sent it to Fasia for Fasia to carry to her as a thanks or the appreciation. You understand? So after I told her that, well, you know what? Okay, since the project is completed, I want to buy some things to send it. That's how I bought TV and other things, and I ship it to her. I put her name on it, and then when she got those things, she carried it to the house. And I said, okay, I come to see my project before I can start the next project.
You
The
can
first
mute
question she
your phone to hear the noise.
the first question she asked me is, when you come, where will you be? I said, but I want to take a project and he has sent a conclusion video. So I want to come and see it. She said, because one time I told her that if I come, I will go up and do it to my parents. I said, oh yes, I said it, but at that time nothing was on the ground. But now something is on the ground. So what the point of me going up in Tirana? She said, oh, I just asked you because I just want to make it clear. So that's how our conversation started. So I started, putting things together for me to go back home to go and see the project and to start the next project. So one thing for another, she said, "Oh, when you come, King, I want you to find somewhere else so that you will be there and I will be comfortable to come around you." I said, "But what are you talking about?" She said, because at the time I was building the house, people said, oh, I was stealing government money, I'm working in job, we are government, we don't want anything jobs, we are money. So a lot of people were threatening me. So for this reason, in fact, the moment I finished with the house, they turned younger for on me. That's the conversation is right before you. They turned younger for on me. So for this,
So these messages from the WhatsApp,
yeah,
is that what you're talking about?
everything from on WhatsApp. So she said, they turned younger for on her. So for this reason, about to the house, the soothsayer or the medicine man that she went to, she will not be able to come around me or to come to the house because they banned her from coming to the house. I said, okay, how are we? She said, yeah. I said, when I come, I will be to my house. Wherever I will stay calm there. So she demands, she said no, but she want to rent a place. I must send her money so she can find a place where she will be, or where I will be, that she will be able to come for her to come around me. But she thought maybe she was just, like playing on somebody who maybe the person don't know exactly what they're doing.
Oh, I see what you said. She couldn't born because she said they took her womb in Ghana. She had surgery.
Yes.
Okay, we'll get to that. Go ahead. I don't go to.
So, like, she started bringing all kind of things. So I sent infantry to the house. So when the infantry went to the house, they told me that, King, I said, yeah. She said,
That's three.
the person said, I saw people living in the house. So I said, really? She said, yes. She said, I saw people living in the house. She said, people living in the house permanently. I said, no. I said, that's not true. I said, go and do the video clip and send me, see exactly what you're talking about. So the person, when they did the video, the people living in the house, doing everything normal. So I call her, I said, but how are? She said, yeah. I said, can you call my mom to come for the key, like you said, from the previous stage? She said, oh, what are you talking about? I said, but my mom's supposed to come for the key. You know that, right? She said, oh, but you mean all the work that I did, I will be the loser? I said, but what you mean by you will be the loser? I said, I pay your rent 3 years. I said, you know that? It was an agreement. Then you talking about you will be the loser. She said, but you really think I will come put the kind of mansion here for different women to kind of live inside? I said, but yes. I said, I will come put the kind of thing for different women to kind of live inside. I said, okay, but then what the way forward? What you want me to do? She said, oh, I want to make a family. I said, make a family? I said, but I thought I had a son. Really, I said, but I thought I had a son. I said, but yes. I said, but I thought I had a son. She said, oh, Latin people were just joking with like, you taking it to be personal. I said, no, it don't work like that. I said, you have been knowing me from 2014 up to now. I came to Liberia, I met you and your boyfriend. You all left your room for me. You carried me to church. You introduced me to the church as your son. Even to your working place. Everyone's I work with you. When they see me, like, how I get big son. So I'm your son. We can't
She's
trust
older
that
than
way.
you, right? Hawa is older than you.
Yeah, I think so. She's older than me because I don't know her age. However.
Okay. All right.
So I told her, I said, you know what? I said, that's not the issue right now. I said, two things. Just mail the key to me. I said, you know my address, right? Mail the key to me, or you just call my mom for the key. She said, the only way she will mail the key until when we settle everything. I said, well, how do you want us to settle it? So it was a time she said, you know what? I said, no. She said, a friend of her was pregnant. The friend go give birth, and the friend died. So now, because she and her friend is so close, so the family decided to give her the child as an adopted child. So she want us, because like she said, you are the kind of person who I have seen that you stand for what you say. So I think it would be better for two of us to get together to take care of the child. I said, okay, that's fine. I said, but you know what? One thing I want to tell you, she said, no. Go to the court. Go and adopt that child. That meaning the child will be for you legally by law. So that tomorrow, nobody will come from the blind side to take that child from you. Fully well knowing to myself that I her child. But I want to see that, yes.
Oh, that was her child.
Yes. Fully well knowing that that particular child is a child. But I want to know that whether she will go and do adaptation and you her send that adaptation paper to me that yes, indeed she adopted a child.
So at that point now you started figuring out that she been lying.
Yeah. So it was that point now I started knowing that she started lying. I said, but you are capable of born. Why can't you go and born your own child? It was a time she came out that after she born her first child, the child in South Dakota, yeah, North Dakota, Fargo, that she came down with a cancer and they took her womb.
That's why I saw they took her womb, but she said they took her womb in Ghana.
Yeah, she said they took her womb in Ghana. So therefore, she can't born child again. And the only way that child will be comfortable with her when the child leave baby and she take the child. I said, okay, but go do adoption. Go get adoption letter or paper. So I said, you know what? I said, I don't work. If I don't want to talk on that one plenty. So after she said that, I said, oh, I'm so sorry for the malicious act or malicious something like that. I said it on her. I replied to her. So I even said, okay, but then say you stay sick. I say you still get a cancer, but I want you competent. She said, yes, okay, but then I will find hospital so that you will go to, so that they will take all the rest of the cancer. I know I will like try to play for her, but she will not get it. Yes. So that she said, oh, the hospital, I'm interested in the hospital in Liberia. She said, oh, she been there. The people try, they didn't do nothing. I had to recommend her to Ghana to go take her home. I said, man, I have to work. Let me go and get home, we'll talk. So I didn't call her 2-3 days. We're just texting back to back. So that when you see all those texts, that back to back texts we were doing. So one day, after a few days, she called me. Oh, you said when you get home, you call me. Why you can't call? I said, oh, I have to work. When I get home, I'll call you. So I get home. I said, how are she? Said, yeah. I said, why you decide to lie through all your life? She said, what? I said, okay. This child you're talking about, is this not your own child from your belly? She said, oh, how will be my child? I can't born. I just took on my womb. How can I born if your womb is not there? Then I'm about no small God miracle. I said, okay, that's fine. That's how she let us. She said, well, I understand that people have poisoned your mind for you to play on me, for you to make me to suffer, because she had one of her friends to call her Caroline. So she feel that Caroline had poisoned my mind, thinking that Caroline coming to give me girlfriend or woman because she always told Caroline as her son. So that's how she felt. She said, oh, because people now play on your mind, so you know maybe I suffer all the time. We've been here. Have you ever seen me with men beside the man who you can't saw me with, and the pastor and him myself not together again no more? And I decided to sit down to wait for you to see how big you be potential in doing things. I say, Hawa, I know that you and Pastor Imaya break up, but wait for me 1 second. She said, okay. I said, I have few things to send you. I said, if I send you this information, then you will know exactly how you will defend yourself or protect yourself. I sent her this picture. I said, Hawa, who is this? I said, I'm not going to talk about your womb, but I'm seeing your BBL here. I said, is it different, Hawa? She said, I said, no, don't say. I said, I still have some. Right here.
Okay, somebody asking, hold on, somebody send me a picture. Say, is this Hawa in your husband? The person wants to know that Hawa you are talking about. Just send me a couple of pictures. Is this the person you're talking about?
Yes, that's her husband right there. So she.
Okay, hold on. Hawa, yeah, the person just sent me.
Yes, that's already that is time they did a wedding. Yes, they did that wedding to say the quote.
Okay, hold on. Me tell you yes. Hold on a second.
That's the Hawa right there.
Okay, let me tell you. All right.
So
the person send this picture to that Hawa, yeah?
that is Hawa right there. Now Hawa Wilson, her full name is Hawa C. Wilson.
Yeah, hold on. Let me say yes. You know tea can bring her tea, right? Somebody in my
Yeah.
ear back now.
That is Hawa C. Wilson down there. The woman who said something I told one her, but she said no.
This video of I know she who dancing.
Yeah, like she and Fasia Harris, her lawyer down there.
Oh, okay. All right, two of them dancing. Okay, I already told the person yes now. The person writing it, the person say out there. Go ahead.
So that is how when I show her those pictures, and the first question she asked me, how did you get it? I said, you don't have to ask me.
Which picture you show her? Which one do you have?
I show her this picture after she gave birth. Yeah, her husband and her son. You see that? Now.
And how you got that picture?
The time they were living to the infantry, I sent her the picture the infantry sent me. Her daughter sitting on my porch. The time she was pregnant, that was right here.
Okay, somebody said this is how her lawyer. Her lawyer name is Fasia Harris. She works at a Female Lawyer Association of Liberia. The person that sent this picture.
So right here, this picture she went water side to apply her hair. You see the picture that was applied to her in water side. So I said, I said,
But hold on, who gave me this picture? The more intimate picture or close picture, whatever she do? Who updating that? One of her friends, be honest.
no, nobody. I get it by myself.
No, you can say you get it by yourself. You don't want to call name, but that's person's being
No,
evil. Let's be
best,
honest and listen.
best.
He won't be wicked. Hold on, we proceed. We are walking our own enemies and our own friend, our enemy. Because the close picture, you get your own daughter picture. She sent us somebody she knows very well gave you those pictures. I don't care what you say.
Okay, but then if if that's an opinion, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. Because how you just get a picture, you said all the way in America, you in Liberia,
So,
you subscribe
so
now, or many sons, or many person, you person everywhere.
no. So best, tell me now. Best, no let me do
Oh,
it
you
here.
don't have to call the person name, but it's somebody that will give you those
No,
pictures.
best, you know what? Let's be honest here, right? Let's be honest here. There are some pictures that I can only share with you and myself. There is no way that your friend, sorry for expression, your friend can send your sex video to me. How your friend get it?
So then how you getting those things?
But then that is what I'm telling you. Nobody sent to me. I did it on my own.
So how you broke into her phone to get this thing when you all the way in America, she's in
Okay,
Liberia?
okay. But then that conversation can only be done between you and myself.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. Oh, because you got her that iPhone. And you can track the iPhone. I think so, but go ahead.
So when I sent her those photos, that she said, you know what? She sent me a text. She apologized to me. She said, I wronged you. But I never knew that how you could be. I never knew that how things could be. But you know what? I said, no. She said, let's just put this aside and we can still make it. I said, but you marry. Oh. She said that last year married. I said, don't keep lying. I said, how always? I said, you married. She said, she's not married. I said, you want me to prove that again? She said, yeah. And that's how I sent her husband wedding picture to her. I said, you married.
So this picture, somebody sent me, you sent it to her also.
I sent it to her. I sent everything to her. Even down to her sex video, then everything, the time the mail out of Liberia, everything is between. I sent everything to her. I said, first of all, I said, listen to me. I said, the time you went Ethiopia, when you stopped to Namibia, you met this guy to the airport. You guys started friendship. When you came back, what you did, the pastor you are loving to, you put Pastor Imaya on the side for that guy. You understand? That's what you did. That's how you broke up from Pastor Imaya. Moreover, you brought a man in Liberia and you married him. I said, I feel that I'm your son. That is why I'm still dealing with you. But if I wanted you for some reason, and I know that you're pregnant, I know that you're getting married or you're finna getting married, there is no point I will even give you $5 to say go and do my project. When I came to Liberia, if I wanted you and I see you with men, that I see no reason that I would take my money and I will entrust you. I will entrust you with a project. Yes, I said I see no reason I've been doing that. I said I just take God to be like a family. She said, "Oh, I said that's how she was thinking." But later on, as she know that when she lay her head on my shoulder, I can respond to it. So maybe that it was a time she decided to change her mind. But in that time, it was already late. That time she got married. Um, April 7, 2023. And that time the project not completed yet. So I have all right to say I start my project, right? But I was not thinking about relationship business. So for all long story short, I say if you have all of these things, okay, even if you born a child, that is something else. Man said to have a kid, that could not be something. But you marry, so I can't take it from your married home because I in America because I make money or because I give you what you want. Probably tomorrow you do the same to me. So it will be better you stay in your married home and we can still be friends. So she said that will not be sufficient. And that's how she started begging me. All of those texts you see, everything that you see, some of the texts you see, I have begged you, I have crawled on my knee, I have cried on you, I have apologized to and fro. You insisted. I said, but if they say you myself was loving before, I could say, oh, let me have some time myself, but no relationship, no sexual affair, no romantic affair, then what's the point? I said, you know what happened? I said, I can do you a favor. I said, we still friends, right? I said, I have money, I'm supposed to start a hotel. And you, the same person who I decided for you to start a project because of your first potential work that you had done. But I will cancel the hotel business and I will give you $10,000 cash down for you to go and do something for yourself. Because I don't want the friendship tomorrow, the friendship scatter and people see your fighting. It will not be the good thing. Let's just cover everything and to balance, I will give you the 10,000 cash down
Okay, for yourself.
for yourself. So she said she have suggestion. If I can't agree to her proposal, I'm gonna either tell her the amount of money that I spent so that she'll be able to pay it back. I said, really? She said, yeah. That's the only option she can take.
Or
Either
to own the house, so she wants to pay you off.
yes, she said she want to pay me off. The conversation is right there. So when you check on that, you will see it right there. She said she want to pay.
Check.
Yeah. She said she want to pay me.
Mm-hmm.
She want to pay me the amount I spent on the house. And then so we were, I don't know, like be friends or the friendship she don't break, but she want to pay something like that. And I said, well, she asked me to put my expenses together. She myself on the phone. She said, put your expenses together. And I put the expenses together. When I put the expenses together, it reached $165,547.15. Then I deducted her rent from inside.
Mm-hmm.
Because the rent I paid, I was doing that one willing it, right?
Right.
And everything was in that money. So I deduct her 3-year rent from in that money. When I deducted it, that's how it dropped to that amount. So I sent it to her. When I sent it to her, right here. So you see this place? Best. So this is what I was doing on the phone. And I did it on the copy sheet and I sent it to her. She asked me to put
And
it
you
into
sent me
voice.
all the RRA paper, but I showed you, I think, before you got them. I have
Yes.
them.
Yeah. So that how I wrote this thing on paper and I sent it to her. She asked me to write it into word. But before that, listen to the voice message she sent me. Y'all listen.
Entire transaction, whatever calculation you come up to. Yeah. So if it's above my limit for the 3 years, I can pay it. I leave it and tell you, say, Harris, I will pay this money in the next 5 years. Every year, this is the amount I'm able to pay. Thank you. So that's anyway.
Yeah, she's
Play
speaking
it right
very
here.
fast.
Okay, play again.
Entire transaction, whatever calculation you come up to. Yeah. So if it's above my limit for the 3 years, I can pay it. I leave it and tell you, say, Harris, I will pay this money in the next 5 years. Every year, this is the amount I'm able to pay. Thank you. So just anyway, you can send.
Oh,
So
she can't afford to pay you, right?
yeah, so she said I must send her the breakdown, whatever that spent. If it above her limit, if she can't able to pay, she will say she will never be able to pay. She will be able to pay in the next 4 to 5 years. That's the voice recording she sent me.
Or to pay you off your own house.
Yes. So she can take the house. You understand? I said no. I said that would not be right. I said because I built that house to take my family from up in Tiwa and bring them to town to feel like to. I said I will give you the $10,000 so that you can go and do your and sit down. We can go back and survey the land. Say you say you have one lot there. Last same place we can talk about the one lot and you can build your own house there. And wherever you stop, I can still be able to help you if you need help. She said no. Either I agree for her to be family or to build a relationship, or she take the house. I said okay, but then myself I would not agree. You understand? So I said, but if it was just like a girlfriend, or maybe you just make a mistake and you born a kid, I may maybe, and when I like you or I love you, we can work on some things. But you married. She said, in fact, even though I married, but it was not a legal marriage. I said in the chat, there are 2 words in that chat I don't want you to read. She said the marriage came because the child came because after they did the wedding, they went out to drink, and the man keep telling her that I want her, I want you, and she keep resisting. So when they went out, the man poisoned her drink. But split her rather and show it to the people. She said the man poisoned her sour drink. Let me say drugs her sour drink, and that's how she drank the sour drink. And the man went and had her and she got pregnant. I said, but From the previous day you told me that you can't born, then how you get pregnant? So people
So
can be young,
she
but
accused the husband
yes.
of rape.
Huh?
She accused the husband of rape.
That B says I only play that say you say you can't born, right? But you say checking because the man drugs your surgery and now you get pregnant. But they talk about your womb. I said, so you married now, you can't do man or you ain't get womb you born. So that's how she said. At the time she got pregnant, she was not married, but the church that she in, the AG church that on the GSA road, the AG church forced her to marry. That if she not married, and people here guess what? She's a prayer warrior in the church. Some of the prayer warrior in the church that what God can when they open their mouth on people, they can be cursed in their entire life.
Okay.
She's she's the head of the prayer warrior in the church. On that particular time when I went there, they get a room they call upper room or secret or something like that. She the head for that department. They said the church forced her to marry because she was pregnant, and that's how she got married to the man. But however, she don't like the man.
She married to in the church?
The man are in the church.
Okay, well, she just married. Okay, go
Yes.
ahead.
So she said the church forced her to marry. I said, that is not of my concern. I don't care about that. But what before us, let's talk about it. Leave my house. When you check the conversation, I'm saying there's a place I asked, how can I get my key? And she said, when everything is over, then you will get your key. Meaning?
Okay, we understand what. So let's get to the court aspect. How you talk her to court? When you talk her to court now?
So when we're holding and pulling, and I left here, and I decided to work and get a lawyer because I know that the $165,000 or $55,000 she never used everything on her house.
So you went down to Liberia to take her to court, or you were here in front of a lawyer?
I was here and I decided to file in my case.
Okay.
Because I knew very well that she never spent all of this money on the house. So if I just get her and go to file her, she has more money, and I know Liberia as well, so it will be difficult for me. So I stay here for some time to work, make myself okay, make myself good, and to go to Liberia. So when I went to Liberia, but before I could go first, she like text me, I beg you when you come, or anytime you come, I want for us to go on a round table to sit down and talk. At that particular time, my intelligence had already told me that she had gone to one man in Liberia, his weekend in Senegali. She had gone and planned with Senegali that they might kill me.
Who? What is it? Lincoln?
Senegali.
Senegali. He's a killer in Liberia.
That's what they told me. My intelligence. So when they told me that if you come, if you play for yourself, my begin, you will not go back to America, you will lose your life. So I left here and I get all my intelligence. In fact, she planted 5 girls on me. She said, if he come, I will show her, I will show him. She showed my picture and she did everything. She said, when he come, I will show you where he is. You'll go around him. Either you want to love to him, then we can just do whatever we want to do. And those same people who she planning with, those are the same people who Marcel dealing with. So everything she planned, it can read to me. And I know how to do what I was able to do.
Oh, so the people you are playing with, those are your intelligent.
Yes. What the money can do now?
I know, like, bro. Me tell you, be careful, like, bro. You get somebody to tell the other person you.
No.
Yeah, be very careful. You see the poor he can get giving the boy information. When I say them 100, 200 here and there. I'm telling you about life. People can be with you. And they
I
can
know.
person you for some other job. They can person you of jealousy. People that are working with you can put medicine in your food. Look at what you're saying. It's the same thing. Because those are people that will come get leaking of information to you. I'm not saying what she tried to do is right, but I'm just saying that you see what money can do. So I'm saying that simple thing. In Liberia, saying $100 money can kill you for $50.
So the first thing they told me this Senegalese man, when he lay out on you, the day he will see you, that day you will lay down. And all of those people, all of those girls, they planted on me. She planted on me. I have everyone in them picture that if I see you, I know you. In fact, the hotel I went to, you don't even know where I am or where I am. So when I get to Liberia and I went to the court, let me say to the police station, I filed my case, and the police went and arrested her. But every one of us that on this platform here,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want for anybody on the platform here to trust any police in Liberia, especially the police commission. The police commissioner is in Liberia to Central. If I get to Liberia, I will make sure that he will lose his job because he's very corrupt and not in the government and not in the region that his corruption will stay. I came back. I on 11 and saying I came out to prepare for him. When I get to Liberia, I will make sure that police commission they will dismiss him.
What
He's very corrupt. He's very corrupt.
Who is he?
I said the police commissioner of Liberia.
Right now.
Right now.
Okay.
He manipulated that whole. You imagine criminal case spent 21 days to police station. Criminal case. But I will get part of Liberia for him. I will make sure that he will be dismissed. And I know the procedure that I will follow. I have all evidence on him. And I will present that evidence. So to cut all long story short.
Yeah, we got to the court saying that. That's why
when we get to the police station, when we get to the police station, the people did the investigation. The police did that part of the investigation. So she said, she and myself was loving. The police said, okay. She said, she and myself, we are boyfriend and girlfriend. So they asked me, I said, that's fine. That's a part of saying right. She said, yes. I said, okay. And I'm saying, yes, we are boyfriend and girlfriend, but we are not romantic or the sexual friend.
Okay.
So that's not correct in English. Because it is because of the English that we can misunderstand. I agree that we are boyfriend and girlfriend, but we are not romantic friend. So what's she talking about? So she said, oh, she myself, we are romantic friends. I said, okay. I want to ask her the question. How long she got to know me? She called it 2014. How long we been dating? She said from 2013 or 2022. I said, okay. Do you have a child? She said, yes. Do you have a child by me? She said, no. Are you married? The police asked, are you married? She said, yes. They said, when you get married, you call the time she was married. Okay, if you claim that you and this boy or you and this person are in a romantic relationship, you left you when you get married to somebody else. He sent you his money for you to buy a place, and you put a place in your name, and he approving all documents. So meaning the both people who betray their friend. She said, oh, this is why I try to apologize to him so that he can accept and we can do reunion. And he said no. So and then I played the voice clip. The same voice clip I played it for the CIA, Liberia CIA now. And they went through it. They said, is this your voice?
When this happened?
This gone April.
Okay.
So when I played the voice, the CIA asked her, is this your voice? She said, yeah. Why you saying that kind of voice clip to him if he's saying it to cleaning her property? She said, oh, she was under stress. That why she sent me that voice clip because she wanted to leave stress. Then I asked her, are you under age? So each time they want to send her to the police station, let me say to court, then the commissioner, because she related to the police commissioner in Liberia, so he decided to step on my case for them to delay me. For them to delay me so that I would leave the case undone to come to Liberia. You understand it? So, based upon that, that's why they kept the case to the police station for 21-day criminal case. So, I come Anthony got first. He disrobed my case from the police station and we want to say the court. We want to say the court say, well, we see the complaint, theft of property and mismanagement. But this case is above the city court jurisdiction, so we'll have to send you guys to criminal code A. So we want the criminal code A. I'm just trying to summarize. The criminal code A say, well, this case is going for indictment, and they saw all the evidence, and they had the indicted hold. I have saying that indictment paper.
Okay, she got indicted. So what's the way forward? What the next thing to do now?
So after indictment, like hearing, and now we are still waiting for the hearing best.
Okay, waiting for the hearing. Okay, so this is it. So what the court telling you? This girl, first of all, you say your money, she bought the land in her name. Her name is on the deed. So what are they saying about it? What the court told you about it? Yeah, what is told you about her name being?
So the law says that it is not a wrong thing, right? It is not a wrong thing to entrust somebody. It is not wrong to entrust somebody. But when the person entrusts you with something and you mismanage it, that theft of property and theft of deception. So
Deception.
yeah,
Yep.
theft of deception. So therefore, it was a theft of deception that she fooled me. I sent her my money to buy land, and she bought the land and put the land in her name. And I tell her when I get to her, can you change the deed? She said, oh, she changed the deed. But now even when I get the letter, she said, oh, she changed the deed. She have my deed. But the particular place she built the house, that's a portion of the house. So they asked her, you tell the particular place you build a house. That's a place, that's part of your that's the only land. She said, right? When did you build a house? When did you buy the land? And when did you survey this land? And say you survey this land, have you give this man his deed? She said, no, I never gave me deed, but I have his deed. If he want his deed, I can give it to him. Is that not theft?
What?
Yeah, she have my deed. So if I want my deed, she can give it to me. But
Well,
the place,
if she gave you the deed, your name is only the land, then the land and the house will be for you.
no. So she after the whole tension started, she went out, she surveyed the land, the portion, she took a portion where the house is, she put her name on that land, on that part, then the rest of the side, which no house, and she put my name on it. So therefore, even the land deed that she presented to the court, it had different date than 2020, that 2019, because the land deed come with 2019, and she bring in land deed come with different date. So
They
how
were
can
trying
that
to
work?
forge it.
So
They were
that's the
forging that document.
fraudulent act only the law.
Yep.
If that was
Yep.
in America, no investigation, grab her and send her to prison. No
Yeah.
investigation.
So right now, who live in the house?
So the law says
Mm-hmm.
once she living in a house
Mm-hmm.
until otherwise order, she can
Mm-hmm.
be in a house. But
Mm-hmm.
the law also gives me the right that upon investigation, if she is guilty, every time that she has spent in a house, she will have to pay her husband.
She will reimburse you.
Yes. And now my property worth $1,000 every month. And she entered in my house January 1st, 2024 to now. So now I know my bill.
So
My,
she's living in your house right now. She's in the house right now.
she
As you
living
guys
in my house right now. Once the keys have never been turned to me, whether she living in a house or not. Once she still have the key, the law says you still
Yeah.
have it. So my bill for
Yeah.
my husband is $1,000 every month. If she found guilty, she will pay.
Oh
Ah.
man, you have to come with
Ah.
I can see no comment there. Okay, he'll come back, guys. He's gonna come back on, but let's be talking. For those of you when he comes back on and conclude, if you want to participate, I will try to bring it on. I can already see, but anybody want to participate, just you can type in call me. D will tell me the name there in the comment. I mean in the audience and try to bring it on. I'll check on my other phone because this phone is giving a problem. I can see the comment. So he's saying that he said, for those of you that just joining me, let me just summarize things here. This is King. He lives in America. He had his childhood friend in Liberia. He knew her since 2014 up to now, about 2 decades. He said, you want to look for your name, when you see your name, let me know. So the lady came to America, went back to and she saw a land for sale. So Tisco Hill, around Tower Hill, they're going to the airport way. It's far from the airport, but maybe about 25 minutes from the airport. So he sent money. She said it was 800 at the time. In 2019, per lot. It was cheap at the time. So he bought it. She said I think it was 6 lots. He paid for it. And then after everything, she put her name on the deed. When she sent the deed to him, she said, well, the person trusted her and she bought, a lot to the person. They put everything in her name. So he said, okay, no problem. He started sending money to build his house. The house completed, and she said she want him, and he doesn't want her, so she claimed the house. She asking him to give her his budget, everything that he spent on the house, and she would pay him, reimburse him, and get the house back. and take the house, and he's saying no, so they're in court now. So bottom line is be careful who you know allow to build your house, get a land for you. Your family members in Liberia, don't let them put their names on the document, on your document. Let it be your name. You can be any part of the world. You buy a land and your name can go on it. I sell a land. A lot of people buy land from me and their names are on it. They can tell me what name to put there, their kid's name or their name by themselves. You don't have to be in Liberia for your name to be on the deed, but somebody else so possess your deed. So we have to be very careful. So that's why he explained now they are already in court. So they are waiting for hearing what a woman lives in the house. It's a process. It's not like America where, you know, you see things being transparent. He's saying how the people trying to play him. They're trying to delay the kids and everything. So you have to be careful. I know you want to go to bill. Okay, he said, please bring me on. Let me see if I will see you having this son. You're not supposed to live their life. We know the phone give you a problem. I'm checking for you to bring it. I'm trying to bring it back on. But you were not to leave. You're not supposed to answer that call.
I think I had a connection or something.
I'm
But
looking for you.
did she
Okay,
just suddenly knew about that land business, or she knew about that land but was waiting for the best opportunity? Go ahead, brother.
You know, the phone give me a hard time tonight.
Another phone, but somebody saying that I should leave on the letter. They don't want me to talk about it, and I have to talk about it. So that's why they kept bugging my phone.
Okay.
That's because you already in court.
Yeah, so the rest of the court business, I don't want to talk about it right now because that's my privacy, and we know where we are and we know where we are.
Right.
Okay, so now that you know that you're not supposed to let anybody buy land for you and put it in the name, you're not supposed to do that.
No, not only me now, everybody.
Everybody that's watching, that's what I'm saying, because you already been duped. So everybody that's watching, when you're buying land, make sure you put in a person name. That way I can ask for what buying land for me. You should put in a person name. Right now we got issues, somebody trying to change. Somebody that bought land for me, they added somebody name to it and I don't want to change it. It's difficult because it's like you're doing the process over. If you're going to tell her, King said, please go and change the deed because it's already in the act. So the person bought land for me, they added somebody's name on it. Now they don't want the person's name on it. So I called a court. I wanted to see this week. I tell me what they're going to do. And the woman is saying that they have to pay another money to probate it, but it's in the act, so they have to go and, you know, redo the deed. So you have to be very careful. It's a process. When you buy land, you got to know what name to put there. Because to be by right by court, the person own the land because they own the land because the name is on the deed. It's probated, surveyed, the stamps are on it and everything. So that's how it works. See, you got any question for you? Anybody want to come on? Let us know.
I have both questions and comments. First of all, I'm very sorry for your experience. It definitely have waking us up. Because even not just in your case, but even married couple could potentially find themselves in the same situation. But my question to you is that why did it take you so long to gather some of these red flags? What was going through
I
your
can't
head?
hear you.
You can't hear me?
I'm not hearing you.
Please tell us the thing from your ear, the Bluetooth, so people can hear
This
you.
person kept calling me, so.
That while I have volume, they disturb you.
Check your phone. Do not disturb people when you leave. We have to bring you on. So don't answer that person. Just leave them. Keep going. Okay, you just ask a question. You will hear you.
Okay. You know. Oh, he left.
Just be talking. He's watching you. Hear you. He wants to
I don't
go
know.
come back.
I don't know who that our Ente is, but this is what I have to say. Ente, did you truly certainly just knew about that land business, or you were waiting for the proper victim to execute your movement? That's my first question to her. Because for somebody to buy 4 or 5 acres, we know it costs a lot of money.
Not acres, but
Lots. We know it costs a lot of money. That's about 4,000 plus back then. And oh God, it's so messy. The whole scenario is just so messy. Why there's so much lie? Why there's so much lie? You started out good. You big grief to use you. You pivot on the other side of the spectrum. Ah, I hope that
Okay,
this.
go on, bring it on. Hold on.
Yeah, I just hope that this doesn't cost her marriage, because that our whole statement he made here saying the drunker and everything, accusing the husband of rape just because the story now need to build up. Yeah, I don't know, but this yeah, this is dirty. This is dirty. This is dirty.
I can find you. I told you to stay here.
Mm.
The phone gave me a problem. You keep leaving. You own show. You pay attention. You finish. Explain your story. Whoever calling and answering now, I can find you.
I want to ask him how
Nobody
much
want to
did
ask
she
a question. If you don't call me, just type in your question. I will read it to him.
how
Because
much
I'm going on the live tonight.
how much Howard gave him when he won the DP to come to America? You need to come back here
For the
because
boy, he said she gave him money to come to America.
yeah, he said that Howard gave him some fun when he won his D. I want to know how much. I do also want to know if that was an agreement to be paid back.
I can't
Because
find him. He has to leave the live and come back on.
it seems like the story is fluctuating a whole lot, and the puzzles are just all cracked. They're very cracked. Sorry.
I can't find you having this son. What to the thing and I can't find it. How the poster is like the boy explain everything that happened to him. Or you why you don't understand? Let me know. Everything he explained, you leave the life and come back. Everything he explained, I understood everything I'm stating here. So why you don't understand? The initial mistake he made when the lady sent him his deed with his the deal was probated with her name on it. That raised a red flag. If I was in his shoe, I would tell him, he said, no, I think we should stop all projects now until I don't want to start my project. Go and change the name back. If he can pay all that money, paying her rent or whole year rent, 1,800 for 3 years, he also give her money to go and change the deed to his name. You say, yeah, but I can't see you in the queue. My phone gave him problem.
You see, that's part of that request from the Oma from our intake, huh? It gives an indication. It should have alerted him that she's on a mission, because it moved from family to associates, now to co-owner of a property. So
Having a son, leave the live and come back.
it
I
just
can get you. Leave the show, you come back. Oh, please, when you come, don't leave. If you leave again, I can bring you on. It's giving me a hard time to bring you on. We've been doing it.
at first she was a family friend.
Go back on the show. You're not supposed to leave the line. It gives me a hard time to bring you. I told you my phone gave me a problem. So get back on.
She's
Let me see if
making
I can bring you on again.
it,
Leave the live and get back. I can see
nah.
people comments tonight. I don't know what's going on.
The fact that the demand would not even stop is alarming.
For me, I think he was afraid he wasn't doing his lane. He just wanted to be nice to her. She was building his house, I mean. So he just wanted to be nice to her. The house is a nice house. For those of you that just joined, while you were explaining, we'll show you the house. And these are some of the RIA he sent her. So he has all his stuff. I think he got this ready for court. Okay, there's a lot. All the transaction, he put them together. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. He just tended together 1, 2, 3. If you look at somebody 1,000, 2,000, but the 10,000, I don't know how you send it to her. You can send that huge amount of money. You have to split it up like that. He commenting deep look in the comment, man. I like people. If on the show, let's do
Yeah,
it.
already
Hmm?
he's on there.
Yeah,
He's
so that's
trying to come.
what happens. So when you got people to build for you, the people getting companies in Liberia to build. If you want to build, the best thing, you just find somebody that will build your house. They give you an estimate. If you want 5-bedroom house, 3-bedroom house, you do your plan, and you tell the person what you want. The company they just build it for you instead of bringing 2 people. When the company build your house, oh God, get on the show. I can see you. I want to say stay on the show.
I'm there, but I even say
No, I can see you. I know what I'm doing. I'm not doing. Don't leave. I don't want calling you left. You're not supposed to leave because I can see no comment on my other phone I'm using. This my other phone giving problem because I don't know what every life doing, or that's just my life. I'm not sure. So go back. Let me try it. Okay, you ready? Jesus Christ. Let me bring it on. If you leave out there in the ocean, because I can't be talking like this. You ain't give me some money when you're beating your heart.
God lives where you
I'm
live.
not Hawaii. On a serious note, guys, I pray that he get his house back. And at least there's a lesson learned. The reason why he didn't want to bring, but you declined the call just now. So you want to come back home. So he's especially he came on his platform, on my platform, to explain his story so other people can learn from it. But that's what he trusted. Let me tell you, this the Bible to the house of a man is desperately wicked. You can be with somebody here, you're laughing, you're joking, you don't know what in the person hat, white tip, black hat. Some people are very evil. People can want to take stuff from you, something you will not do, somebody can do it to you. So don't think that, oh, because you're a good person, which means everybody around you is good. No, you gotta be careful. We all got our fair shares in life, what people, you know, have done to us. So we have to be very careful. So this is one of the experiences in, trusting people back home to build for you and stuff like that. You gotta be very, very careful. When you buy your land, you gotta be careful who you would trust to build the land. I mean, the house for you, or the project that you carry on. You gotta be careful who you putting over it. Some people be stealing from you. Some people don't have you the best interest. So you have to be very mindful. So okay, you are back. Do you have a question for you? Do you ask a question? Please don't get up and the show over.
Mr. King,
yes.
welcome back, sir. Like I said earlier, I'm very sorry for your hard experience and your hard in money being in the limbo like this. But at what point did you say to yourself, I need to start a self investigation of my investments? Because from listening to everything you just said, at first it was a family relationship, then it transitioned into co partnership. At least the other person makes it seem like. Please tell us precisely at what point did you pinch yourself in the nerves?
Um, I started doing it on the very first time they started the foundation, the profile of the house. Because what ran to my mind is people, people can take different people picture or hospital and something and send it to you. So, and as it was the only thing that ran to my mind. Make sure you send somebody there, direct the person, the other person go there, eat at the same place, and that's what I did. On the very first day, the engineer went out to lay the profile. It was that day I started doing my investigation until the house was completed. So my whole aim was for the house to get completed. My mind was not even talking about, land business, that and that, because I was not like expecting anything like that. Only the project I was really like focusing on and making sure that the project is going on.
So you told the audience that when you won your DP, um,
You breaking in?
16. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You told us that when you want DV to come to the US, our intake gave you surrender some fund to you. Let me ask you, was this fund to be repaid?
No, it was not like a cash fund that she gave it to me because at that time it was my first time traveling on the aircraft, so I didn't even know that maybe whether the aircraft can be cool or not. She bought me the jacket, like you see, and I still have the jacket here. Only the jacket she bought me, she said the aircraft can really be cool, so you got to get a jacket on, and I still have it. It wasn't like cash that she gave me, or we talk about repaying.
Since you said you started your investigation, I'm kind of curious about the side of the town our intern live at that kind of require her to ask for 1,800 per month for rent. Did you also investigate it?
That was her personal issue that telling me that you will have to help me with my rent because I will not be active doing my one or two things to find money. So I never have time to investigate that or to know the gentleman agreement. Help me with my rent. I will manage a project. So if I send her rent, if I say go pay her rent, whatever she want to do with it, that's her business. I don't get time for that.
Yeah, that's clear.
I never found investigation. I don't want to know where she living, what that now. That was not of my business. My business was sent to the construction side to make sure that things is going on.
And the contract of you paying her rent for the past 3 years, this wasn't in written, it was just a communication verbally on the phone, correct?
Yes, that's what I call a gentleman agreement.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Anybody got a question in the audience? If you want to come on the phone, if they life giving problems, so just write your question, we can read it out as well. Okay, somebody asking which part of Morocco you used to live before?
I only know her from the GSA road when I went like in
Which
2021.
part of Morocco you used to live before?
Yourself.
I used to live in Chicken Patrick before.
And this
Okay,
whole time,
so
this
B,
whole
go ahead. I'll take a question. I'll take a question from the audience too.
so this whole time you were living in Chikusu Factory, this was all the affiliation with the family.
No,
This whole time.
I only lived in Chicken Patrick like 6.5 years, 6, 7 years because I was there in school when I graduated and I decided to go back uh, to a vocational school and a vocational school up in Tigray, they call it FTR Lutheran Training Institute. There where I went and I graduated as an electrician, and I just stayed there and finding things to do, and that's how I got to know her from that place.
I hope you have all your receipts.
Receipt on what? The receipt is right there.
Okay. Um,
Somebody said this was not your business, but rather paying a rent that you don't know about my dear.
No, but
The rent, he started paying the rent for the people that asked him, he just go over things. He started paying the rent because this lady was helping to build his house. And she said she needed to be closer to what she was building the house. To build in Liberia is very difficult, to be honest. It's very, very hard. You have to go be checking on those builders. They got to do the cement. Because you watch those people that are building a house, they will steal for you. They can steal cement, they can steal rocks, different stuff. Things to move up and down. Everything you selling my land in the sun in Liberia is hot.
like I
You're
said,
walking in the forest, moving up and down behind people in the sun. So that's what he did. He did a favor for her. He sent her 1,008 per year. He paid it for 3 years. 1,008 for her apartment or whatever she worked. He did it for 3 years. So that's why he did it. So maybe he did it because he's saying that he did it because you were helping him to build his house and he do to build. It's not easy like for the monitor those builders. For the person that asked that question.
more besides the best, I bought a car for my project.
okay. So they have
I didn't
right.
just say, just go and do the project. No, I bought a car because I really prepared myself for the project. I bought a car for my project.
Okay, somebody was saying something to you. The person, best I have been on that path before, and I know exactly what that boy is going through. Those people in Liberia can be very manipulative at the same time using medicine in the name of prayer line.
Wow.
Right now, as I speak, she was one Nigerian pastor praying for her. One Nigerian
Mm-hmm.
pastor, one Nigerian man left from here, from Nigeria, and went there. He said he's he's a pastor, and he like praying for people. And like also Mali called me that one Nigerian here praying for people. And so like we talked, he said, oh, send me 250. I said, I'm on 250. You want the same person that the person come to you, you praying for them. Then you want me to send my own 250 so you can be praying for. Go ahead.
And both of you for the case, and we want to pray for two of you.
No,
Okay, somebody got a question
no,
for
my
you.
money can go there.
No, you said just you. Don't try.
Somebody got a question for you. They say, what makes you to entrust her with your house project?
Maybe the person was not here from the beginning.
Huh?
The person was not here
Yeah.
for the beginning, right?
So he asked me, just go over, not too long. Just tell him why you trusted her.
I trusted her because we've been knowing one another for a very long time. She's not stranger. I don't know her from on Facebook. She don't know me on Facebook. We know one another in person. We've been working together from 2014 up to now. We know one another. And moreover, we did a battle system. Let me help you to do that. Help me do that. So it was the reason why I trusted her to put my project in her hand because of what the battle system or the what we call it the gentleman agreement that we came out of.
Okay. Okay, I have one more question. My other phone died. Let me hurry up. Then you will read the other questions on my phone died. Somebody said my question to him is: throughout your entire project and helping him to her, you never returned to Liberia to inspect the project yourself. Did you go there to inspect it yourself when she was there?
Like I said, I didn't go there myself, but I used to send people there every day to check. The only time I decided to go when the projects were done and when she sent me the full video of the project. And when those people used to go there, they always used to tell me, send me a picture. Oh yeah, the project is going on to the same location. They will send me video because I've been there before and I know the place. So I know that yes, the project is going on. I talk to the engineer every time they go to work, and I make sure that things is going on, things is being done.
Okay.
Mr. King, I want you to please. I know you said a couple of things that seems like a clarification, but the one that I'm still trying to get my brain around is the fact that why is she trying her hardest best to label relationship title to get away? Was there a point that you sometimes said in your head, she not proved herself? I sent her this amount of money. She have yet to do me before we got to this point now. Did you ever think that you were considering being with her, even though you noticed, you knew that she was with somebody else? Why is this relationship, we were dating? Why is this title coming up like this?
First of all, to answer your question, if for some time I have the intention for relationship, from the very first day I got to know that maybe when I went to Liberia and I saw her with boyfriend, then it was the first thing I could raise to my mind. So, oh no, she have a relationship, and she was dating pastor at that time. Moreover, because of the close relationship, and I still entrusted her because I know that we're not in a relationship. Moreover, when she got pregnant, when she gave birth, we were still friendly, and I was still dealing with her to complete the project. So for some point, if you say that my intention was, for me to have a relationship issue with her, and she do.
I think that Facebook acting up tonight.
Hmm? So that take for example, so for expression, if you myself doing something.
In the comment section, be reading. My phone died. I can see.
So let's take for example, if you here, if best if you here and I in Liberia, and for some reason, probably excuse for my language, you want a relationship from me, right? And I'm doing a project for you, and you hear that, oh, King get baby man or King get be better, and it's right in your hand. From that day, will you text me again? Will you send me money again to to do any project? Will you?
No. What?
So there was no relationship issue. So all those things, it even ran to my mind. So I kept like, okay, no, she's a woman. She can do whatever she wants. I'm not dating her. Who should the man would do that? Like you dating somebody that the person pregnant or the person married, and you still want to be with the person? Like seriously?
Okay, do you anybody put question down? My phone died. I can see.
Somebody is asking that did you see the wedding? Were you there? Were you in attendance of the wedding?
You breaking in. I can't get it clear.
Did you go to the wedding? Were you in attendance of her wedding when she got married?
I was not in. I was in the U.S. The woman got married April 7 in Liberia City Court. How will I be there
It
when I was
was
in the
born
U.S.?
April this year, 2024 April?
2023 April 7.
Or last year, okay.
Yeah, 2023 April 7. And the project got done way around December, about this November, December, about the same time.
Oh, the project got done. So she got married before the project got done.
Yeah, she got married from the project anyway.
Or before the project. Okay.
No, she got married in the project money.
What?
You got her money
So
to
she
go
got.
get
So you think that the woman used her own money to marry herself?
Yeah,
Don't you think that the man
yeah,
put money there?
yeah.
Oh wow.
The man not working. The man's a liability. Say he keep on Namibia, he not working, he ain't doing anything. In fact, I got a video clip for us. When the man cleaning the bathroom, she can video clip the man. Like,
When the
go
man
clean the bathroom. Go, when the man washing the bathroom, she can video clip the man and get a video clip.
he's a
She can
Liberian
video.
man.
No, he's a Liberian. His mother is a Liberian, but his father from Namibia. So he's half Liberian. The mother in Canada.
So she can be like, you think she's mistreating him to clean the bathroom?
Yeah, but
That no,
because he's not doing anything. He's not doing
And
anything.
how you got that video that the woman recording the man
I
washing the
get it.
bathroom?
I said I have it.
Mr. King,
Yes.
was there any point of the project that she ever put in money to the contribution of the development? Was there
As
any
far
point
as
she's
I'm concerned, no, because that's my project, and I funded the project, and the money that I left from my hand towards our project. In fact, I will have to bring Minister of Public Works to value that house and to tell me how much the house value, and if she put money there, I will know. If she don't put money there, I will know. Public Works can do it. Advanced engineer can value that house. They will tell you
see, I
how
asked
much that house costs.
the reason why I asked that question
Mm.
is because even though we know that the documents are in her name, right? And this whole
Mhm.
thing just like is premeditated.
It
Let's
was
keep it cat.
premeditated 100%. That's why they told her to the police station. This thing, you don't think that you premeditated? She said no.
She knew about that land before she came to America. I'm sorry, Auntie, I don't know you, but this whole thing here from this government side, that's the reason why I actually that me, in my opinion, all hope is not lost. For the fact that you didn't financially support, for the fact that the conversation y'all have the text messages, calling and making sure, and the thing, everything will not by just talking verbally. Anything that you do from this day forward, you discussing or whoever, stay away from you're just talking about. Make sure it's in text messages. Because the point you reach, tampering with evidence is very, very, very high stake. Very high stake.
Best get the evidence. Everything that we talk, everything that the project, everything is text message, conversation, everything
TV
is
recent question for the audience. I can see.
But I don't know how she said she earned the land. You got your project, but somebody taking on the project. They made another your surrogate. So you introducing as a son, and you want here as husband, you want here step by and all those kind of things. I don't understand that story. I don't
So
get it.
when you got to the court, you presented all the transaction you made through RIA, right?
yes. My lawyer happened.
Mm.
And when your lawyer said when the judge saw it, what he said?
No, they can't. Lawyer can give me a message from judge or what the judge can say. The judge will not have to give the verdict. What who wrong or who right, who get the property or not.
Okay, so they can tell you, say, oh, this is I think a judge should be able to tell you, or your lawyer should be able to tell you, say, this RIA papers, I put evidence against her. That's what I meant.
Yeah, but first of all, before any indictment, the court has to find a reasonable, concrete, and evidence before indictment can come out. So if they don't find evidence,
So
they can't indict you.
these papers, the RIA transaction, it will back your case up.
Yeah, the RIA transaction, the
Yeah, will back
settlement
your case
transaction.
up too.
Yeah.
Like what I say, will back your case up. So I know your lawyer told you say this will also back your case up. Before a lawyer take a case, they will ask you what are all your evidence. That's what I meant.
I can provide them via evidence, RIA, voice evidence, everything is there.
I got it, but the phone died. DB read some question in the comment section. I don't know what's going on. I can see. Take your phone on mute, please.
Mine is acting up on this side too. This is just crazy.
I know that Facebook today like this.
Do you have any? Do you have the copy of the document, or everything's still in her possession?
Which document?
All the document pertaining to the project. Do you have any copy?
The only copy that I have is what she sent me, which the land deed that she sent me. That's what I have. And the videos of the project she sent me. That's what I have. The chat or the conversation between us. That's what I have. So it was when I went to Liberia. The boyfriend who I met by that time, Imaya, when Imaya came to the police station, Imaya called the book for us, say, this thing is not supposed to happen between people. So Imaya appealed to the police station that we must take the case from the police and carry it for us to go and talk it. So,
now, Imaya is not your friend.
He's a pastor.
Sorry to let you know.
We're not. He's a pastor. He's a pastor. You know, but that's a boyfriend. Anyway, let me say it that way.
Not
So just wait now. So just wait. So when the whole thing happened first, I felt that maybe he was a pastor. So I reached out to him. So the first thing he told me, King, I said, yes. Do you know the reason why I didn't do your project? I said, no, Pastor. He said, before that project would start, Hawa told me these things. And I told her no. And that's why I backed off. And that's why she didn't allow me to do the project, because I told her that under my watchful eyes, that will not happen. You understand it?
So when it was premeditated?
Yes, it was premeditated. So when he came to the police station, he said, Hawa, let me tell you, this thing here is time for you. Let us take it from here and carry him to go settle it. So he talked to me. But I gave me condition, because I know where we have passed already and with the conversation between she and myself. To the police station, I told Imaya, I said, Imaya, he said, yes. I said, I agree and I respect you. Now, no, she's an ex or whatever way. I don't get time for that. But I am not going to sit down and talk about relationship, because that's a main thing that's spoiling or bringing, escalating this thing here. I said, I offered this girl $10,000 that I will give it to her willingly, so that she can go sit down and do something for herself. She didn't work for it. I work for it. I will offer her $10,000. We'll go back, and I will give her. Since she said she's having one lot, I will still give her the one lot. If she don't want it, she can go anywhere and buy and show place. She can buy it for herself. She don't have to be with me to the place. But when you know what she said, oh, I'll put the option before she said, oh, Imaya, tell him to settle me with 50,000. Then I said, oh, I'll put a ring on your hand. I will settle you with 50,000. Even that best, let's just take it this way. The Constitution, Article 23, is clear. Girlfriend. Even let's put it in a scenario, or let's put it in a content that we're loving, right? You are just a girlfriend. A contract. The contract is over. Would that give you the right to claim somebody's property that we are boyfriend and girlfriend? Even if we are married legally, you will take any property you say because we are married, so I'm taking it.
No, that's why married people go to court, because
That's why but you girlfriend, that put it in the context that we are girlfriend or we are romantic friend, right? Would that still give her the right to take my property because we love him? No, you know, like sometimes I say, you see, common sense is better than BSc. In sense as whole, you see, book not make sense, but a sense make book.
See, look in the comment section, people asking questions. Please read it.
Sense as whole, book not make sense, but sense make book.
Okay, King, now hold on a second. Let me just take a few questions from the audience. Are you seeing questions there, G?
No, I can't see anything. Facebook acting up. It's the entire.
You can see any question, King. If you see any question, you can answer them, because we can't see on our end. Do you see the questions? If you see the audience asking, you can answer some of the questions.
I'm gonna settle her 50,000. 50,000 for what? You okay? And I told him, I said, you guys will not kill me here.
I think pay her rent for 3 years. You ain't offer her 10,000 for her, to settle her
For going Liberia, I was going Liberia. Like I say, you know what? Let me make myself, but let me give her option because we are friends and nobody knows tomorrow. Let me give her this option. And I got the chance for everything. She said no. The only option is pay for the house or go into a relationship. The woman la woman. You want to go kill me? You really think you love me or you want to go kill me?
So you think she asking you, she profess love for you because you want to get in a relationship and kill you? Is that what you thought? Or you
No.
thinking now?
No, I feel that she wanted to kill me or like she planned it in Liberia. Like she wanted to kill me and she can get whatever she wants because they're good at that.
So you think if you're going to love her, agree to her love, she's going to kill you?
She's going to kill me. But now I'm not even alive again. Even the time I went to Liberia, if I could have just made a mistake, like you say, oh, let me go to her person and we talk, she could have killed me.
I just think
That's my
somebody try
talking.
to.
That's my sitting and talking, she'll kill you?
Yeah, you know.
Yes. I measured the name, right? Senegali in Liberia, I said they get plenty of 5 girls on me. And all of those 5 girls, I have that picture. And the other one, you know why? When I went to Liberia, I call her like we sat down to one place, certain place they call the place Ghana. What?
Domo, Ghana. Someone can eat domo, eh?
No, they call the place Ghana chop or something place like that.
I don't know. I just know
Yeah,
about Ghana domo.
yeah. I call her there. There's a place where people can go to church. I call her there. We sit down, we talk. In fact, she's one of the same person who's RIA or send with, right? When you send money to somebody, when the person wallet is full, you just say this person wallet is full. Then she will send me that person information. I will send the money to them. When I went there, first thing what I did, I took out 10,000 LD and I put it in her hand. I said, that talk. I finished what I want. And she tell me everything I wanted.
So 10,000 LD is how much in US dollars?
I spend the money now for somebody. You like, bro, you say that someone get 10,000 where for it?
LD,
I think I
your
just
wife
about
is like, how much
we
in
get
US?
like
Like
50 or
200,
60 dollars. $50 or $60. Plenty of money you work for it. Somebody can dash it. You won't give me for that one.
60.
You won't be there so that you yourself maybe you'll find your way out.
also, when you give her the money that actually explain to you, so they
Yeah.
try to set you up to kill
She
you.
give me her phone. Go in my phone.
Okay, you win her phone. So okay, the 5 girls she was setting, what they were supposed to do to you? Kill you? Like how?
Yeah.
Pick you in a
So
room?
the whole plan was when they see me, dress up fine, come like like maybe my house will call to any of them to date them or to for just something like that. When you come from your brother and you see get them right, you want to talk to them, and all of those things are already playing in the pipeline, and I know it. So what happened?
Mr. King, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Because the play you now reach, you need all the evidence you can mount on my intake. So that question is, this lady or whoever this person is that is the whistleblower, are they willing to
You're
testify
breaking
in
out.
court?
You're breaking out.
Are they willing? People that are giving you this information, the person is 10,000 LD or willing to testify on your behalf in the court of law.
No, 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 no. I don't want to create. I don't want to create different animosity between them, right? I don't need that person to step as evidence. So if you check on my indictment paper, I'm a prosecutor because the crime she committed is a felony. You understand? I'm a prosecutor, meaning myself serving as witness in my own case. So I don't need somebody to serve as witness. I can create another avenue again for what to get between them.
Be a lot of friction. I get where you're coming from with that. Yeah, it'll be a lot of
You
friction.
know, question in the comment section, boy.
Wow.
See any question in the comment section?
I can't. I'm handicapped.
Oh, you can see. King, you can see any question they put right to you? Because I can see.
I can see. Let me see.
Anybody asking you a question, you can answer.
Our LRP people, when your teacher will eat
So
America, we
we
not.
even go on spoon show, like on the day that I come in, it was the following day. I went the spoon talk went there. I carry spoon talk there.
Oh, when you're in Liberia,
Yeah,
you put that spoon to
I
get one
carry
there.
spoon talk there. It
So
doesn't mean
what
that
they
we
went to
equal.
the land?
Huh?
They went to the land? They went to your house or where?
I went there. Nobody can stop me. The law can stop me from going there.
So you took Spoon to the house.
Yeah, I took Spoon to the house. In fact,
Oh, okay. And when you went there, who was at the house?
in fact,
At your house that you went.
listen, there's one good thing here is there's a neighbor that you can pass to her house before going to my house, right? So they where the people talking in here, they get wanted to draw water. My how we see other people they beat that girl. When I went, the girl was showing me the map. The girl said, "Oh, because I went to your house to draw water, she other people to beat me up." But then the house that she said I want journalists paying it for her. So you the journalist? Yeah. When we went, her sister and other people who were to the house, they were shocked. They said, "Oh, like in fact, the people came and they were asking, and they said, "Oh," she said, "Oh, they housing for so person, but we never see the person." And I standing right there. I standing right there. The people say she said the house for this person, but we never see the person before. They measure my name, everything, how they can come everything they posted it. But the people don't know that I was there. I said no one Spoon called me for interview before they could know that I was the person.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I discussed myself, and I went like I know like that people are very common.
Oh, you just went there, just looking around. So when you went to your house, who you met living in the house that you built?
Yes, my son went there, and I saw people
So
living there.
when there was in the house, she was living in the house. She's living in the house.
Her mom living there, her pa living there, her sister living there, and she and her husband living there.
Right now, okay.
As
So
about
let's put this there. Let me ask you the worst case scenario. And they could say the house for her because they put land, her name on the land, and she did it. So what would you do? Worst case scenario, the house, the burning contract, and the house is for her to get the house. So what would you do?
well, for me, I read a book. I read a book when I was in high school, and the title of that book, I think that book was written by Robinson Crusoe, right? So you have to be creative. I have plan A, plan B, and plan C. So the plan A is called the plan B. The plan B is a quote, and the plan C is after.
Okay, so you'll be when the verdict comes back that the house, it is the verdict goes in her favor, so you have a plan C.
Yeah, plan A is
So the
God,
plan C,
plan B is a quote, and plan C is after.
so will you leave everything and just build a new house from scratch?
I had the potential of doing it. If I want to build a house right now, I can start. I don't live in poverty like her.
That's what I'm saying now. So you'll just waive it when they
That's
verdict
why I
comes
say I
back.
have a plan C. What I will waive it, what I will go construct new one. That plan C is by myself. My plan C, I know my plan C exactly.
Okay.
I don't see.
Let me tell my people that live in like regular be transparent to people here. People in America don't break it down. They boy work hard for his money. Everybody in America work hard for their money. Some people go to work 7 to 3. Some people go to work 7 to 11. They work 16 hours back to back, back to back. So if anybody in America send you $20 or $5, be grateful. Some almost saying $500, can say it's small. When anybody gives you $10 for a miracle, even a dollar, be grateful. Some people going, you can hear some people driving to work, they die on the road. They can be sleeping and they can have car accident and they die. They slow, sometimes they go and walk out and think all they die. People here paying bills, they're taking care of families in Africa, they do a lot of stuff. So anybody sending money to bill for them. And the people house where they're working hard, they're waking up to be there. Right now, some people go to work, some people sleeping, some people leaving their beds. It's getting poor in America. People going on their way to work now. Suppose they're leaving by 10 to be there 11, suppose leave by 9 to be there 10. And they're sleeping there, they're living in the comfort of their homes, their beds, to go sleep to somebody's house to take care of people. And somebody sleeping there tonight, they will work from 11 to 7, some people will work from 7 to 3 p.m. They will work 16 hours after they don't sleep there in the night. They wake up and start working, and they come back at 3. So that's 16 hours, 8. So when these people send your money, they don't able to help them to build their homes or to get stuff for them. Just tell them, say, I'm able to help you. Lay your money in. I'm able to pay your house. I'm able to get you land. Just start stealing from people. Now that land business, jobs, they got to sign into a lot of stuff. So you can just steal people land like that because it goes through a lot of, paperwork. So you can just steal. When somebody trusts you to give you the money to build a place, please build it, turn it over to them. If you don't you somebody that they know to build something and turn it over to somebody that is not yours. You got that spirit of You know, what do people think? But never be able to is that what it really is? You know, you can find a company and you know, have to go and go, you know, look at it site you before you do sometimes, right? But start taking people house for that thing you're doing in America, it's not to go up there to that American put it killing you. You got somebody hospital, just take go see your whole family, they go sit down in jail. Because the thing that you playing full of them, you know, the house where they suffer the fact that they woke up in the morning, go to work, come back, just take one. I think you have to shooting going in America, they just kill your entire family. They go sit down in jail. You gotta be careful. You don't know how people. Some people do not forgive. You don't know what people will do. Everybody has different. Some people say, "Oh, the person gave my money. I'll just wave it." Some people not wave it. Some people want to harm you. Even if they harm you, say your children. So that generational curse can go before your children, your families. So you have to be careful taking people's stuff. Some people just break. You have to take somebody hard earned sweat that they work for in America to you know to pay your house. You think that all happen? It's not happening. I want you coming here to explain his situation. King Ben Biami since March, I was in Liberia.
Yeah, and you must in Liberia together.
Oh, what they are seeing.
Yes, I was in Liberia. I wanted to take you on the site. I wanted to take you there.
Oh, I was based here. He was calling me because he wanted. Since March, he been calling me. I didn't know he was taking on the site, but also on live. I didn't know that I just told him I was busy because I was busy in March. But there's somebody that burning the hat burning, said, "Look, my house welcome to go to Wednesday woman here. I trusted to be my house, you know, take my house for me, you know." So you have to be careful. You can be doing that. Not just in America, saying in Liberia, some people just about you just keep they just take life for common property. You can replace life for property just like the bought your house. Yourself can be determined, you work hard, you'll build your own house. You got nobody anything can pull my ass. Anything I want to work hard towards and you get it. Nobody's touching you for your ass. So I have to be very, very careful of my advice I got. Do not trust for in Liberia to start your project. You want to buy a land. You know, you find people that you trust or yourself go and you buy a land and stuff that I said in land, you want to buy a land, come to me and you buy a land for me. I give people work. You go, you fast to start building. By the grace of God, very soon I will start building for people. My construction company will soon be up and running to start building for people. So you find a company to build your house, they will build your house, and they take your key over to you instead of depending on friends, family members, and stuff like that. You have to be very, especially our family members. Our family members, nobody can do bad things to us. More than friends.
Yeah, man.
Bad things that you do like your family. You get them money, they eat it. Most people that buying land for me that are giving a deal to them, people say they send money before their own family members take their money. Can you believe that? And the people,
That is like brother one day.
feeding you,
Every
paying
grand
you,
high, you want to do
businesses
people,
for
you
you.
say
You
grand
tell
high.
them about land, you get their money live. They
Well,
offer
just forget
you.
for you there. The high
So
will
you
be
have to
now.
be very, very careful. People work hard. Some people can sleep at home. Some people get young babies. They can take their baby. In like brother, you can still get baby, my baby. People can take their babies to daycare. They can wake up 6 a.m. My sister, she used to wake up 6 a.m. She still wake up, I think, at 6. Get her children ready, go to work, drop the children off to daycare, go to work, come back, pick up the children. So the people can be sleep, so they can be sleeping. You can be doing that, man. Money wasting in America here. I know sometimes when you see them people enjoying when you go to Liberia, which means they work hard,
Somebody
they save
try
their
to
money.
me, I'll blow your brain. That's so good. I don't know what happened to you.
Best,
You know what time I
best,
can get out from city?
Yeah, they
best.
just going have fun. You have to be happy for your thing. They get money. No, everybody's struggling. They're struggling. Other people struggling here. They're working hard.
Best. The law said that anything the law can do for you, when you do it for yourself, is a crime by itself again. But
Sure.
I have the potential that when I get to Liberia on that day, I will just take people, they just go rating, putting outside and lock my door. But in the process of doing it, in case somebody die, somebody fall
Yeah.
break, something happen, it will be against me, right?
Yep.
So now it is before the law.
All right.
You see, today they're talking about war crime court and Prince Johnson there like panicking. It was because they were not patient. Things people did things to Prince Johnson there, right? But because they were not present for the law to take a course. And that's why I can read, I can write, I can understand. Yeah, the law know about it. If the law fail to do it, anything happen, the law will say, but they think in front of people will not handle it the right way. That's why this thing happen. It will not be, it will not be like, oh, how did thing happen? By the time you go to court, oh, the case was here before. What happened? How you guys investigated the case? How you guys do this? So I'm waiting for the law to take a course, for the law to go into it. But besides that, the time you like will just how do the pay granite money? Go beat people, go beat bitches, put them outside, lock my door, get my key. I could do it. Sure, I could do it. Go now, you just give $50 grand and go do this one. The person going to do it. It will cause the person to kill. Will kill. But is that appropriate? Is that decent? No. So, and I'm telling all Liberians, especially men, when Hawasi Wilson send you friend request, don't respond to her. She will kill you because she'll be finding solution to the problem. Guys are listening. You. Her full name is Hawasi Wilson. If she send you friend request, say, man, thank you, you black her. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys.
Did they put it for in law? They only for in law.
No, I don't want for somebody to be. I don't want for somebody to be hurt like me.
Well, it won't be friendly.
You didn't. That relationship that you need to sign up people that I'm going to give you that tattoo.
If there is no woman say it would be better be single. I'm telling you.
Well, Brenda, do you have a girlfriend? King.
What?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Right now, I don't want to talk about that. I think how I will rest away from the problem here. When I rest away from this one, then before I get into what to do.
You're thinking they want to be a girlfriend jealous for how I'm building your house. That's what I'm saying.
No, that nothing like that yet.
Oh my phone died. Okay. Okay, guys. So we will have. Anybody want a question? You can drop it down. You will read the question. You will answer. You will soon be leaving. The phone is dying. So King, go whatever you want to say again. Let's do a summary so we can wrap up.
So
the other phone died. The other one died.
She have 3 women in the church where she's serving as prayer warrior, right?
Mm-hmm.
They call one Malu, they call one Yata Kample or Malu, so the 3 of them. Yes, those 2 people, they are the people who make her to be like that. And they forget to know.
So you think that the poor people are going to be like that? Why would you think that way?
Yeah, I know exactly what I'm saying. I know exactly. You know, listen to me. 2019 when I went right, she was in 1 bedroom, and that 1 bedroom she was in, that somebody compensated her with that 1 bedroom, the shop on the side. She never had a place to be. This girl can lie. In fact, according to my intelligence, the organization she's working with, they call it, the acronym for that company is called Payowi. That girl can only pay the people. You understand? I'm telling you, the girl, they have an organization card. Payowi have an organization card. At that time, she could not drive. When she took the driver out of the driver's seat and she wanted to drive, she hit a cola nut tree. That car damaged. That girl was brave and carried her man to police station. She said the man made accident. Her full name is Hawati Wilson. You know what happened?
I'll look her up on Facebook.
You know what happened? You know what they did? For all of lawyers to call Fasia Harris. Fasia Harris said an investigation because Fasia Harris is our boss. The children were not able to do investigation because she's the program director. She said if anybody do anything, I will sack you. So the children were not able to do investigation. Fasia Harris fired that ball. But to the police station on that day, the boss said, Hawa, you lie on my name today, but tomorrow it will catch up with you. Anything you do to me, tomorrow you will pay the price for it. You the one was driving that car. You the one hit the cola nut tree. And when I went to Liberia, I went to where she hit the cola tree. And when she made the accident, she called me. She said, oh, actually, I was driving. I hit cola nut tree. But when she went to the police, she changed the whole thing. They took food for that man. They took food for that man. Children mouth. The man cried to the police station. Master on the investigation team. After everything, I called her and said, how you know what you did was not right?
Wow.
You told me that you were driving, but today now you went to the police station. You said the man was driving. They fired the man, and you know you were driving.
Man, they do be having people that got no conscience.
But
they got no filter.
But I was like 17, 18 years old when she gave birth. She abandoned her own child. She left the child with a man. Until the day that man was coming to America, how I carried the man to court. Say that the man kidnapping her daughter. Yes. Remember if I go, Hawa never breastfeed her own child. According to my I called the man. The man said, my brother, this child that I having here today, Hawa never breastfeed the child. The child was 3 months old when Hawa joined out of the house. Until when I was ready to come to America, Hawa came out to me that we must go back in the relationship. When I refused, Hawa took me to court that I kidnapping her child. We went to court and win our case.